What's up, guys? Biker Dave here. This is my 2017 Dodge Durango RT. See my previous video about a year ago, I had to replace the entire side mirror because it had a little bit of damage on the corner right here, and there's really nothing else you could do with it. So if you just shop on eBay and look for your exact year, make, and model, and make sure the color is correct and all that, turn signal, also options of mirrors will be, is it a self-dimming mirror? Is it a blind spot mirror? It'll have a little triangle up in the corner. Is it a heated mirror? It'll have a little heated symbol right there. So make sure, when you're shopping for your used one, that it has the same features that yours has. And replacing the entire mirror assembly, it's not the simplest thing in the world. You do have to open the door and pull off some of the side panel here and some bolts and screws and things inside. A little bit of wiring that goes inside, so I'll put a link down below for that video. What I need to do, though, when I bought this side mirror, I did not do that homework, and I did not realize that the one I purchased does not have the blind spot alert. So you have to disable it in your Uconnect system, in your center console. So that's not a big deal, but I'm very picky. I want things to be, how they should be. So I've been shopping for months because they're kind of expensive. To get the entire mirror assembly is very expensive, over $125 for a used one sometimes more than that. All right, so let me show you what I did find, and I'm about to swap it out. All right. We have found the exact mirror that I have. Of course, it needs a little cleaning, but this is a self-dimming, because you can see that little line that goes around the perimeter of it. That shows you it's a self-dimming mirror. Also, the little triangle right there, blind spot mirror, and the little heated element thing right there has a defogger. All right. Now, you look at it and you say, well, it's a complete assembly. What am I have to do? Swap the whole thing out? Not really. You can remove just the glass part and then the wiring that'll be behind there. And you can do, and then take the other one off and just swap the glass itself out. Not a huge ordeal. And I didn't see many people mention this online. All right, so we'll show you how it's done. It's very simple. Okay. To remove the glass, all you have to do, just tilt it all the way in one direction. Like push it all the way up so it can stick out the bottom like that. Get your fingers under there, or you may need like a plastic prying device. I wouldn't use a screwdriver because you could damage something, but a wide plastic prying device like, something like this. You can get these online all day long. You need something plastic and strong, though. Just put it underneath it and just pry up quickly. Around the edge of it here. Like so. Okay, now remember that it is an electronic mirror, so there's going to be just two wires inside there. Let's take a closer look. Okay, see these two wires right here? Make sure you keep track of how they are connected. Okay, so when you install this on your car, that you don't get them mixed up. All right, so just keep track. Okay, and you have to wiggle them a little bit to get them off, and be careful because these are little bitty, posts, so you don't want to manhandle it too much. You might break something. So you may just need to wiggle them a little bit. Okay, and then you'll have more wires down at the bottom. And, just be careful doing all this. If y'all can see that. All right, there's another little connector right there. And you might need a little pick or a very small flat-bladed screwdriver to remove that. Just be careful. That's all I'm saying. You don't want to overdo it and break something. Okay, this connector just pulls off. Same deal, though. You might have to just wiggle on it some and, to get it off of there. All right, but see, it's these little posts here that fasten into the pivot pivot mechanism of the mirror. These little slots right in here. So it gives you an idea of how it fastens in there. And then when you install the mirror to your car, or however you're doing this, you need to match up these little slots, these little posts right here, into these slots and just wedge it on there firmly, and you'll hear it click in place. The main thing, though, is to note that, this is plastic stuff, and you just have to be kind of careful. Otherwise, you'll damage, break something, and, But you can see all the stuff. There's the blind spot sensor, the heating element, and then all the pivot tilting mechanism wiring all goes through there. But then now I'm going to go take the mirror off of the car, and I'm going to sell that mirror. In fact, I could probably put it on here and sell this entire assembly, but I haven't decided on that yet, because this mirror is actually in good shape, but mine is black right here, and this one is chrome. Anyway, that's really all there is to it, and just reverse what you've done to finish up. And like I said, see the video about how to replace the entire assembly if you need to. And if our video saved your life or really helped you out or gave you an idea or whatever, make sure you click the thanks button that's under the video screen and send a donation. We really appreciate it. And look for social media links in the description, and recommended parts and tools for general automotive use and whatnot also in the description. Y'all have a great day. We'll see you all later.